What's up, YouTube? This is Cobra Timmy, and I'm here to show you Cobra Scavenges episode number 33. Episode 33 partakes, I believe, all in GameStop, and it was all during my week here of vacation that I had. So here we go, let's get going. I believe I went out Monday morning and Wednesday. I believe some of this also may be back into last week also, I don't recall. I have a lot of stuff that just kind of sits around because I try to bulk load these videos because my hours of work just don't leave me much time to do much of anything. I've been working like straight through work, getting home, having maybe an hour or two till I go back to bed and have to come back to work. So just not much time to make videos on top of getting other things taken care of. So enough rambling, let's just show what the finds I got. First things I'm going to start off with are the posters and promo boxes I got. One many people have seen, Dragon Age Inquisition. I like the box art, so I took one. I'm getting very picky with this stuff, so I've just been taking what I want because it's just kind of hard to grab things and just hang on to them for people thinking you're going to get rid of them. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'll take the poster arts. I don't think I'll get the game. Here's a cool Super Smash Brothers. Back this up so you can see it better. For 3DS. Kind of cool. So got that. I cut it down. It was a split one. I forgot what else was on it. I want to say it was Hyrule Warriors, but I didn't want that part, so I just cut the part I wanted. Here is the poster for Dragon Age Inquisition. Again, cool poster. So there's that. Got a Mortal Kombat one. These posters aren't staying, so I'm just going to set them down. Trying to set them up off camera, and they're not staying, so there goes cases everywhere. Great. Yeah, sure, fall too. Mortal Kombat X. Here is Escape, Dead Island Escape. Cool game. Don't know much about it yet. I hope it's as good as the other two games. I mean, I know I hear a lot of people don't like Dead Island 2 as much because they're really glitchy, but I don't know, me and my buddy are into it, so probably check it out. Here's the Dying Light poster. Looks pretty cool. Another cool game to look into. Can't tell I'm a big zombie liking guy with zombie games. And here's Shadow Mordor. Just kind of like the picture of the dude on here. Game, I've seen some gameplay on it. It looks pretty interesting too, so that might be a game I'll check out eventually. So there are posters and promo boxes. Now into games and stuff that were found. I will go through the bag first. As long as some of the stuff will cooperate and stay up here. Here's something I got for Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. It looks like it's I don't know this guy's name. Apologies there, but I'm sorry, I'm just not into this game. It looks like some kind of fold-up deal you can make the dude. So, here's that. Grab this Zumba Fitness 2 box. It includes the Smitty Championship belt that I showed, I guess, in a previous video. It's not in here, so I'll probably put it in this. Then I guess I just need the game, and I had that complete. Here is a original Xbox case. no damage to it, so it can be used. Here is another Xbox One microphone. Looks like there may be, no, that's just dirt. They pulled the mic out of this one. Don't know if they did it to other ones that I've ever grabbed, but I just now noticed that. I could always, I know they sell these things already, but if I wanted to be cheap, I could cut this off and make my Turtle Beach adapter with this. If not, I'd probably just junk that. Got a bunch of these Pokemon XY code things. Don't know if these are worth using. Have to check that out. Got another iPhone 4S case. Grab that again for the iPhone fans that are interested in getting boxes. There are a few out there because I get contacts for them a lot. Got a Saints Row 4 manual for $3.60. Cool little hologram for Spider-Man 3. There's a collector's edition thing. I got a case in here somewhere for it. You'll see it. Here's a Wii U Epic Mickey manual. Scooby-Doo and the Spooky Swamp for the Wii manual. I took these because these were really cool, and this was like kind of a cool game that I liked. I hope they were really wet from something. I hope I can save some of these, but they were like, it's gonna stick all together. If I work on it slowly, they'll come off, but this is one that's pretty decent condition. It's just like an advertisement for BioShock Infinite coming out. And then there's some back art. And then it opens up in the inside, but it's almost like advertisement to show the game off. So that's cool. There was a whole bunch of these, so I just took all of them that they had. So there's those. Here is the cover art for Scooby-Doo and the Spooky Swamp. Kamen Rider Dragon Knight cover art for the Wii. Got this Uncharted Game of the Year Among Thieves sleeve, but I grabbed it because of the super voucher that was actually inside. So I have the game in the case and all that, so I'm going to probably check that out whenever I get that going, see if it works. Here's the manual for Kamen Rider Dragon Knight for the Wii. The cover art for Epic Mickey 2. Here's a greatest hits case for PlayStation 3. The only problem with it is the plastic's all ripped off, so don't know if I'll hang on to that. I might not. Here is Saints Row 4 cover art. This bag is full of cover art if you haven't noticed. Sure, that's obvious by now. Far Cry 3 cover art for PlayStation 3. And then here is, I'm going to cover that up, but I don't think it matters. The online pass for Dead Space 2. This would go with that box that I got. And then here is Spider-Man 3 Collector's Edition cover art. And along inside here is a Dead Space 2 Collector's Edition soundtrack. So here is yet another missing piece to that box. So I can put those together. So that's just one less thing I'm missing. Then here is some Far Cry 3 inside parts, the manual and the online. I assume this is like an online pass deal. So there's all that. Here is Assassin's Creed 2 cover art for Xbox 360. Rainbow Six Vegas 2. It is complete with the bonus disc for Tom Clancy's End War, the sneak peek, I guess, and all that. So, pre-game in the dumpster. Here is a 2-disc holder for Wii. Don't know how many Wii games actually have 2 discs, but I guess they do. Here's another 7-day trial and code for the freefall map for Call of Duty Ghosts. Have to check that out, see if that works. Another one of these codes for the Pokemon dudes. Manual for Spider-Man 3, so that'll go with the collector's edition. Assassin's Creed 2 for 360 manual. Generic case just to hold the disc in. Here is Rainbow Six Vegas for the 360, complete. Never checked the discs out. Discs are scratched, but should work. Rainbow Six Vegas 2. I'll check that one quick. Fairly decent condition. Sure they will both play. So 2 more games to add to my collection. Forgot what this is. Oh. Then in a bag folded up were these Mario Kart 8 posters. I got a whole bag of these. I don't know how many are here. Looks like there's quite a few. Probably say at least 10 for sure. So I'll have to lay some cardboard on them and get it flattened out. Then for the Wii, found Ratatouille, complete. Disc could probably need a resurfacing because there's a lot of scratches on it, but it may play the way it is. Don't know. Don't have my Wii yet, so I'd have to check it out when the Wii comes in. Here's a 2-disc holder for games. Just missing games. Got a couple that I could use that for. So, hang on to that. Found a Rocksmith lanyard bottom. Do not know what this is. I'm guessing it is a intercooler for the PS3. If I'm not right, let me know, and actually let me know what it's for. I'm going to probably look it up by the part number, and then I'll find out for sure what it's for. So, then I found, I don't know if this is complete or not, because there are there's a bare wire here. So I'm not sure if this goes in here at all somewhere. I'm thinking this is a Wii sensor bar. If it's not, it is Nintendo branded, so I'm assuming it's a Wii bar. But if it is not complete, let me know again, because I don't have a Wii, so I'm not quite sure. If this is just like a antenna of some sort, sorry for my stupidity on it. I just don't know because I never owned a Wii. Inform me of it. Here's another cover art for Halo 4. Seem to find all the cover arts, but you never find a manual. I don't remember if that game came with a manual or not. Here's the manual for Disney Universe, which is sad because I found the cover art, but it was way down at the bottom of the dumpster. I couldn't get it after I had already seen it because I buried it with trash. Then to end this bag off, I got 2 of these little player's guide packs for 3DS. There's 4 guides in one, and I guess they have digital guides to them. So there's 2 of these in this in the bag, and then I also found a Titanfall strategy guide. So that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll pick it up for the 360 now that I got it. And then the last thing I found in this bag that'll finish it off is a 360 controller, but it's one of the gray or silver, however you want to call it, controllers, which is really nice. Funny thing about this is I did about a year ago buy this exact style controller. I had to return it because the left stick would not function correctly. Like, I was playing Call of Duty with it, and it would not, like, aim down sight. Because if you know Call of Duty game, that's the aim down sight button. Unless if you change your controls up. But I returned it because it didn't work, and they ended up luckily having another one, so I got it. And we're going to have to probably do a part 2 on this. Alright, here we are back to part 2 of this video. This is the second attempt to do this because the first attempt got messed up, so I have to resume the controller story here. The controller I said was bad with the left stick, but it actually wasn't. It was the left trigger. Like when you would go to aim in first person shooters, which some games the aiming is the left trigger. It would not work, so I brought it back and got a different one. And I always wondered if I would ever find it diving, and I had yet to find it, and then I found it this time. So I'm curious if this is the one, but I don't recall all these like smears. I don't know how well you're going to see it here, but when I did the previous video before, when it got messed up transferring, you could see it well because I was in the lighting upstairs. I'm in the basement if you can't tell. But I'll have to see, so when I test it out I'll have to check the aiming on it. Then to finish this, I picked up a couple of DS cases, mainly grabbed by titles. Grabbed Final Fantasy IV. People always seem to ask for them. Grabbed Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride. Both have, I believe they both have manuals. Yeah, Dragon Quest has one. Let's flip it over so you can see it. I always try to put my manuals in the front so they're easy to grab and you can show them quick, but I never did on these. Final Fantasy does have a manual also. Neither one has the DS slot, but that's okay. Then I got some games, Sports Champions. I was excited to grab this because I thought this was the missing piece to my move kit that I got the box for, but it's the other disc that I already do own, so that's kind of cool. I only thought that because this is not for resale, so I don't know if this came with a different kit that I don't have, so I have to check it out. It is complete. I know it's not a big deal to some people, but I have the move stuff, so you know, it's just an item that goes with it, so cool addition. Then I found the Punisher for the Xbox. Only the disc, but the disc is in pretty good condition if I remember rightly. It's got some scratches, but it's playable, I'm sure. So I'll need a manual and cover art for that. And then I got for the 360 Major League Baseball 2K8. Again, a disc only. They were in crappy cases, both of them, but I swapped them out. I showed it in the video by using them from the pieces that were also in the video. So this case was actually the one I found, and the Xbox case was also. I just had joined them up after the video was over, so I just showed them in those. Then I found 4 more of the 3DS books. So that was put with the other 2 to make 6. Found all these cards. Got Rayman with envelopes, so Not that that's a big deal or anything. There's the Halo ones. Here's some Assassin's Creed Black Flag ones, which were cool because I thought I only had one because I gave it to a buddy of mine that's a big Assassin's Creed fan. So I did have some. And then some Plants vs. Zombies ones, so that's cool to find. Then I also got a Watch Dogs manual, so that was cool to get, so maybe I'll have to pick up that game now. Don't know if that's going to be a deciding factor or not. I might just wait until it's on the cheap. Then the last finds I got another one of these containers. I actually currently use this to store my batteries in, so it's been really helpful. This you can use for many things. You can use it for when you're taking a console apart, this, that, and the other. Basically many uses for these. It's like you just don't understand why they throw these away. But in here there was like another one of those hex wrenches, so I hung on to that. And then there were all these keys. Not sure if they're for the kiosks or not, but if they are, somebody that owns one, let me know if that looks similar to your key. I'll show a close-up of it just in case. It could be just a security cabinet key that they got. Then also inside here was Ethernet cord, just sitting here exactly where it was. And then these papers I just put in here to carry along. It was an advertisement for Dark Void, but also inside with it was Bionic Commando manual for the 360. And then I also found a, don't know which Mario game this is for, but it's like a moves list deal. So, I don't know exactly which game this is to, but if somebody could tell me, let me know. It says it's from 2010. My guess would be the new Super Mario Brothers, but again, didn't own a Wii, so I don't know which one it's for. So I could use some help for that, so I know what case to put that in. Last two things I got here. I've always passed these up, but for some reason I just decided to grab this. This was in a previous video with some of the GameCube stuff I found, or not GameCube, but Wii stuff. They had also thrown out a dance pad for the GameCube, so I just decided to grab it, so if I ever decided to sell a GameCube with my games, I could say, hey, that comes with it. So just adds a little bit more value to the lot. I mean, I know it's not valuable now, but you never know. Somebody might think it's cool in the long run. So the final thing I got was this Naruto poster. I opened it up to look at what it was because I couldn't make out what it was. I'm not a Naruto fan, so don't know. If anybody's interested in it, let me know. Don't really have an interest in it, so it can go away. But anywho, that's the end of this video. But actually, I remembered I had some stuff in my car. That was where I run into part 3, which you will see right after this, which will go back to the current day. This is the only part that's messed up, so stay tuned. Okay, resuming. I forgot about this bag which was in my car. Resuming finds that I found for this week. Zelda Phantom Hourglass case and a Pokemon Platinum case. There's a manual for this. And there's a manual for this. Didn't check the other two, but time constraints, I'm going to assume they're in there. This stuff came from the retro store, some of this. This was from GameStop. Found another Bulletstorm. It was in a bag with a bunch of debris, so the debris is all over this game. So hopefully a cleanup job will clean that up. Found a World Series Baseball main sleeve from the retro store with this Genesis case. So I put 2 and 2 together, assuming they go together. So I'm going to complete that. Here is a King of the Monsters 2 case and manual. Just need the game and that'll complete that. Another PlayStation 2 case. I believe I could use that for that Madden 11 I found in a previous video. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire manual. Here is Pokemon White for the DS with the paperwork inside. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire cover art. Payday 2 for PS3. Art manual, just need the game. And then last but not least, for cases, game, and manuals, here is my first PS4 case, I believe, Watch Dogs. And it's just the case, so that's cool. Only the manual's in there, everything's better. A couple little chords and finds to test. Got a microphone. I believe that this is the SingStar mics. I had to see how this plugs in because it's got this end, so I don't know how this works. I had to look into finding out what I got to do for that. So there's the red mic for that. And then there are a couple cords here that are all wired together. If you see, it's a Nintendo cord for AV, and the other one is PlayStation AV. So that'll do it for this video. That are all the finds, so I'm caught up to current time right now. Hopefully you guys liked watching the last few videos that I've had up. Got a lot of goodies to check out. Again, I'm going to be updating my Facebook page here within a few weeks of stuff I got available to get rid of. Last I checked, I'm about 200 subscribers away from 2,000, which is awesome. Once I get up to 2,000, I think I'm going to do my first giveaway. Sorry it's been so long. Just been pushing it off, and stuff that I plan on giving away just wasn't good enough. But I promise you I will make up for this with this 2,000 video. Stay tuned. When I get to that point, I will do a video on that. So, have a good day, guys. Keep on diving. It looks like we're starting to heat up with some goodies. Just get out there and keep checking. So, until then, and the next video, have a good day, guys. Peace.